Hello again. I thought that I would make a video addressing the complaints of a tenacious group of people who pop up on every video I make and complain that I am either a secret agent for the Mossad or am acting on behalf of some wider conspiracy involving Jews. These claims are often combined with the accusation that I am a gatekeeper. That is to say that I'm trying to control the flow of information about Jews on social media sites like YouTube. My personal view is that this is all quite mad, but I suppose it will do no harm to explore the idea a little. The first thing to make clear is that although I lived in Israel for some years, I'm not actually a Jew. I certainly have a sentimental attachment to Israel, but that's often the case with old people about places which are particularly associated with their youth. The accusation that I am a gatekeeper is especially baffling to me. Anybody can say anything they like in the comments here, and I never delete anything, whether about Jews or any other subject. I am happy for those who have got Jews on the brain to comment here, but of course I reserve the right to make fun of them if the mood takes me that way. It is impossible generally to engage seriously with such people because after a few exchanges they simply stop replying. This happened yesterday when I tried to establish a dialogue with some of the more aggressive of these types in the comments. Another weird thing which is often said is that I do not make videos about Jews, or I don't make enough videos about Jews. This really is bizarre considering how many videos I've put up here specifically about Jews. I have no idea how to answer this except to give links in the description to this video to some of these videos that I've made relating to Jews. At least once a week, somebody comments here saying, "What about the USS Liberty?" That's an American ship, American naval vessel that was attacked by the Israelis during the 1967 Six-Day War, by the way, for those that don't know. I give a link to a video I made about that very subject. What about, are the ideas of anti-racism and multiculturalism particularly associated with Jews? Yes, I give a link to a video I made about that as well. Franz Boas and Ruth Benedict? Check. I provide a link. Palestinian refugees? Yes, I put one up here about that 2 years ago. This hardly seems to me to be the behaviour one would expect from a gatekeeper. That is to say, somebody who is determined to maintain a narrative which excludes certain topics from discussion. I give my own view on things such as the attack on the USS Liberty, and I then invite anybody to offer their own views and opinions. That looks very much to me like an open forum where free speech is allowed or encouraged. The very opposite, in fact, of somewhere that a gatekeeper is at work. There is, of course, a limit to how many videos those who do not have an obsession with Jews wish to watch on the subject. And before now, people have actually complained that I've talked too much about Jews. Some people here have actually begged me to say less about Jews because they do not find the subject all that gripping. This is a problem when people are suffering from monomania, whether it's about Jews, flying saucers, or fluoride in the water supply. Because they are so passionately concerned about these things, it is inconceivable to them that anybody else might not find their pet craze as fascinating as they do themselves. But some people, I'm sorry to say, find talking about Jews a little boring. This brings me to the final complaint which is made about this channel and my own attitude to Jews. This is that, although I sometimes do speak about Jews, I am never negative about their supposed influence in the world. This is another way of saying that I express opinions different to some of the people who comment here, which is, I'm sure, quite true. This does not, however, make me a gatekeeper, more a man with strong opinions of my own. I'm happy for anybody to contradict me in the comments, of course, but I can hardly be expected to make videos in which I set forth their views rather than my own. I think that I have spoken enough about Jews in this video to last us all for a good long time, and those who wish to hear what else I've said can click on the links in the description to this video and also search this channel for the many other videos which I've published here on Jews, Israel and Zionism. One last thing, it's a little favour I'm going to ask. May I ask those commenting here to use the word Jews in their comments rather than calling them small hats, the chosen ones or the tribe? YouTube do sometimes remove comments which are offensive, but they won't usually delete anything just because it contains the word Jew, as will readily be seen from the answers which I make to comments involving Jews.